Model with exponential functions. Example 2. A car was purchased for $24,000. The function y is equal to 24 times 0.8 in exponent x. Can be used to model the value of the car. So the y, it means, is in thousands of dollars, or f of x. And x, the value x, means the years after it was purchased. A, does the function represent exponential growth or decay? And we look at the factor b here is 0.8. It means b is smaller, so b is smaller than 1, because 0.8 is smaller than 1, but 0.8 is greater than 0. So this kind of the function is exponential decay function. So let me write the abbreviation here, EDF. So exponential decay function. So now we are looking B. What is the rate of the decay of this function? Because the factor b in the exponential decay function is equal with 1 minus r. We already did in the previous videos. Is 1 minus r. We already did in previous examples. So now here b is a 0.8, and here is equal with 1 minus r. And if we are solving this equation for r is going to be 0.2. So r is equal with 0.2. But when r, for example, we are converting this in the percentages, r is going to be equal with 20%. What does it mean? It means that the car uses its value or decreases the value 20% each year. So the car is going to reduce its value or to decrease the value every year for 20%. And in C says graph the function on a reasonable domain. What do y-intercept and asymptote represent? And when will the value of the car be about $5,000? So now we go in here. When we are going in the Desmos and we graph the function y is equal to 24 times 0.8x, or graphing utilities, we're going to get to this graph here. And what represent here, and this is, just to let me mention this is a reasonable domain, because when we are using a real world situation, we are looking to get something in the first quadrant, in positive when x's are positive values and y positive values. And what is the intercept here? Intercept is 0.24, so the numbers here is 5,000, 10,000, 15, and 20, because we are writing in the terms of thousands. And y-intercept here means 0.24. 24, the initial value is 24. When we bought the car, it was $24,000. What means the asymptote here? Asymptote means horizontal asymptote means y is equal to 0. It means doesn't matter how low is going to be the value of the car, it never is going to reach the 0. But we know the car is not going to last forever, because one day it's going to end into the junkyard. Usually they build it for 15 years, and in 15 years the car is going to get a value. 15 years, 0.89 is less than 1. It means that the value of the car is going to be less than $1,000, and this value going down and down. But usually I think in 25-30 years the car ends up in the yard. So that's why I would say, if we are taking this a reasonable domain, I would take it from 0 to 30, because in 30 the life of the car ends up in the junkyard. If we are looking for 5,000 now, if the car is a 5,000, here is the value 5,000, and if I'm going down, is going to be somewhere around 7, and this value here is 5,000. It means when x is in 7 years, after around the 7 years, the car is going to get about 5,000 is value. But if we wanted this to make sure, for example, we are plugging here y is equal to 24, and let's see what tells us this number. 24 times 0.8, 0.8, and let's see here when are 7 years. X is a 7 means 7 years, and we want to know what is going to be the value of the car. So if we are calculating here in calculator, let me put here this here. We take in a 0.8 in exponent 7 is going to have a value 0.29. This we multiply by 24 and we get value 5.003, but this 5 it means is so y approximately, let's say, is about 5. So it means the value of the car y is about $5,000. So let me write here with in terms of the dollars. So the car is going to have the value around $5,000.